Hi guys, I'm back. I just wanted to start the video off with this beautiful Syngonian plant here. I'm so proud of it because I literally cut it all back and here are the baby leaves. I mean, it had no leaves. It just had that one little root, vine, whatever it's called, just going through it. And look at it. Look at it. Look at the leaves. They look so freaking healthy. I hope this lasts. So cross your fingers. See you soon. Hey y'all, hey. Ooh, y'all not gonna believe this, but I just sat there for a second and did a whole little intro and didn't even record it. It was good. It was pretty damn good too, but y'all will never see it. So anyway, y'all, okay, so yep. Here it is. Here's the Easter. You know, you shouldn't come on camera with your Easter wig. Here it is. Here it is. It's been on. Now it's off. Maybe I'll put it on at the end of the video. As you see, I have my Easter face on. Minus the lipstick. I toned that down a little bit, but everything else is still pretty much heavy. So, yeah. Real quickly, I'm back to drinking. You know, I'm back to drinking, back on my California roots. California roots in the house, you know. And y'all lucky I ain't got a straw, right? A straw long enough to get to the bottom of this. Because I would just be like this, but I ain't got it, you know. I ain't got that straw because that's where it's at these days for me, straw. And I was polite enough to put it in a glass. And I have a huge wine glass, y'all. Huge, but it's not, it's dirty. I keep it outside on the balcony through all the seasons. So for me to use that, I would have to do a lot of work to it. And I'm be honest, I'm just lazy and I don't want to do it. But let me backtrack on some stuff you missed. Okay, so I'm on a little mini vacation. Okay, I wanted to make sure I definitely had Easter weekend because I work some weekends. But I wanted to just be off. Little mini vacations. I've taken quite a bit, more than I usually do prior to 2020. Prior to 2020, I may leave for 2 weeks at a time, maybe once every 6 months, once every, or so I'm even good with just taking 10 days and in the middle of the year and I'm good. I'm good. Well, because of 2020, the pandemic, which, you needed your mental health days, so you needed to take that time off. And rolling into the 2021, we only in 4 months of the year, and I've already had too many vacations, and there's more to come because I'm sick of the bullshit. I am tired. Your girl is tired, and I'm not talking about the bullshit of work, although it do come with its own little bullshit. And if you don't like me cursing, you probably should turn off this channel right now because this is a potty mouth video. So, and I'm gonna get to my planting in a second here. But yeah, y'all, it's like, so last month they asked me work, do a double at work. I was like, okay, cool, no problem, I'm gonna do it. And they were like, okay, well, you can leave and come back. It's like, it's nah, I ain't gonna leave. I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a retired sailor, okay? Done 16-hour days on a U.S. carrier, okay? Working in this little place right here for a little, like, 14-hour shift, I'm gonna be just fine. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do like I used to do in them Navy days and come to work the next day. No, I'm gonna be gone for the next 4 days after this, because tired. All right, just gonna get me to them 40 hours. All right. They're like, well, no, you're gonna be short by about 4. I got vacation time to fill it. I'm gonna be gone. And that was in March, okay? And then came April. I already had put this time in back in January for this little mini vacation. So glad I did, because you know what, y'all? Bitch been sitting down, okay? Bitch been sitting down. Hey, baby, where you going? Gonna get his medicine. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a second. Hey, are you going to Walgreens? Can you bring me back a 6-pack? Love you. A beer, either a Michelob Ultra. I really want Pride, but I don't think anybody sells it. Not Pride, Flight. Pride. What you say? No. What you say? No. Okay, love you. I said love you. Hey, y'all back. Okay, so yeah, I just had him pick me up some beer because, I still got Uptown Girl in the refrigerator, but Uptown Girl will have your girl underneath the house. Okay, like done, and done, because that's just a drink you just keep on drinking. So anyway, yes, I'm on this mini vacation right now. And you're going to be like, oh, so you're going to do this every month? If I can get away with it, yes. Yes, I will. But, yeah, I probably will take some time off in May. But if I don't take time off, if I do take time off, if I can't actually get a vacation time in May, I would at least make sure I have 3 days off consecutively somewhere in May. Because, y'all, look, 2020 was rough, okay? That was rough, okay? And 2021 decided to ride the coattails of 2020, okay? And I'm just realizing that we only got a certain amount of time here. And all that time don't need to be spent at some job where some people don't give a fuck about you anyway, even though they say they do, they value you, they appreciate you. No, they don't. No, they don't. What they appreciate you doing is making them money. That's the only thing they appreciate you for. They do not give a damn, and if you've ever had an evaluation of any type and you didn't get what you were supposed to get, and you got all these facts, stacks on top of stacks to prove why you should, wake up. Wake up. Don't give them everything. They don't deserve it. They don't need it. Come to work, do what you agreed to do, and take your ass home. Like if you agreed to say, hey, I am here to only, I don't know, let's just say I am here only to bag apples. Then don't be bagging oranges. Don't be say, hey, can you come over here and help us out over here in the meat department? Nah. I'm just going to bag my apples. Okay? And if that don't make you employee of the year, guess what? So what? So what? So what? You still did your job requirements. Don't be giving them people everything. Shoot. And you might be like, Latanya, where's this attitude come from? Like I said, that bullshit in 2020. Okay? People ride those coattails. Well, last month, lost a very dear and close friend of mine. And someone asked me, in all my videos, you've seen me wear a crucifix, and I no longer wear that. That's not because I'm mad at Jesus. That's not it at all. It's in fact, I love God. God's the only thing that's keeping the sister together. The reason why I don't have this is because I'm not about to sit up here and cry, y'all. I'm just going to say my crucifix is resting. With that. But so that happened to me, well, not to me, to her family. But I still feel it. That was last month, the early part of March 4th, hard day. And then the end of March, or the last third week, somebody I worked very closely with for a very short period of time, who I actually trained and had developed a good acquaintanceship with. I'm not going to call it a friendship because it was just in those beginning stages, but just someone, this person had my number, I had their number, this person could call me up and we go. This person's from the same place my family from, in Florida. This is the person, and that person is now with his God. And both of them were younger than me. So, no. This life ain't promised to none of us. So you know what? I can't be giving my job everything. And they don't appreciate it any damn way. So with that being said that's why my ass is taking vacation, and I'm going to be taking more vacation. If I can get time off, every damn month, 3-4 days here, I will. I will do it. I will put my request in. They're going to have to bring me into the office and talk to me about it. And I'm just going to be sure. To say, and how is this affecting your business negatively? Because they won't have anything, because I'm that good. I'm that great. It will not affect the business negatively. I know how to do my job. And the people underneath me are superb. So Latanya will be gone every month if she can. Because Latanya is tired. Thank you for indulging me in that rant. But I told y'all there's going to be a story time. Y'all thought I was going to come up here and talk about some Kit Kats. Yeah, Kit Kats. Life has changed. We've moved on. Funny moments are still there. But I don't want to talk about the Kit Kats. And all that whining you hear in the background, that's Pepper. Okay, Pepper, come on. Y'all, I found TikTok. go check out Peppa's page. You won't see me. You might see me occasionally, but here's the star TikTok right now. Look. Hi, baby. Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Okay, she's not too mad. She kissed me. Now, what she wants me to do is to not do this video. And Ginger Snap. I don't know where Ginger Snaps is. I think she heard Pepper. She was down here. She heard Pepper whining and took off. And what Pepper wants is for me to pick her up. You see that paw? You see that head raise, y'all? That's just her saying, Mommy, pick me up. Now, why don't you go lay down on your mat? Go lay down on your mat. Her mat's right there. You see it? That's her mat. That's all I'm asking her to do. Go lay down on your mat. Kind of like this angle. Let me just... Now I'm gonna have to ignore her. Because Pepper will stay here. Okay, so this is what we're here for. 10 minutes in the video, this is what we're here for. Yesterday, my husband suffered from incredible, the lighting just changed. I don't know, we're just gonna roll with it. Because I told you the next time that I was gonna come through, and it's been a while, I was gonna show you. This is my aloe vera. And at this point, months have gone by. This is, I think I potted this up in December. Was only supposed to leave it in here for 30 days. What I was trying to do was grow roots. I will leave the video in the description below, the link, so you can go watch that one. But all I really did was just chop off the base of it. It was pretty much just, it was big, was hanging over. It was, had completely outgrown its pot. So I had seen some videos of people, I don't know where they were from, but people outside of the US have made some videos where, even with their aloe veras, and they cut them off. Now they did it and just and you could regrow the roots. And they did it on a very smaller scale than what I got going on here. So, you know what? Deal with the shirt. This t-shirt is all jacked up. So, now it's been in here. Let me hold it up again. It's heavy. It has been in here. And it's still green, so that's a good sign. But it's been in here, I believe, since the end of December, beginning of January. I'm not really sure exactly. But we're in April now. So it's been in here for certain, at least 8 weeks. So, and it's still green. I haven't pulled it out. I've never pulled it out to look at it. It actually sat on a windowsill. It's actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's put out some new growth in the center. You see those bright green, see that bright green leaf in there? So it actually is still growing. So I'm taking that as a good sign that this has done something. So I'm just gonna undo it now. So I'm gonna bring it down so you can actually see me. And I'm just pushing it back. Pushing it back so you can just see this. Let me just, I got my wine. All right, so here we go. Let's just, and we're gonna see this together. Oh, I was worried. It did push out some new roots. I don't know if you guys can see those. You can see those roots. Yeah. Now, so this is a happy accident because what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put this back in here because this is obviously, in my opinion, this is not enough roots to sustain the life of this plant. But it looks like this plant is concentrating on growing roots. So it may need to be in here for a considerable more amount of time. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it here on camera. ugh, some gnats in here, which I guess. Some, these are actually, oops, decorative rods, petals that I made my husband go out and get for me. And I say made because he had to go to so many different places. He was running errands, and I was like, hey, so it's damp in here. You know, can you pick this up for me? And I can say, I just want to make sure this touches the soil. I can say a lot of mean stuff about my husband, but he can say one thing about me, it's true as hell. You're spoiled. And I'm like, okay, and you know, thank you. I when it comes to that, because he runs around. Anyway, though, it's enough about his ass. Except that yesterday, he woke up in considerable amount of abdominal pain, to the point where he was like, I have really bad gas. I don't know what's going on. I think it's gas, baby. It's got to be gas. I've never hurt like this before. And I was like, okay. And I was like, does it hurt when you pee? And he's like, yeah. It did. I couldn't. Yeah. And I was like, oh, baby, does it burn or does it hurt? Because you know, there's a burning sensation and then there's a pain. And he's like, no, it don't burn. The shit just hurts. It hurts. I said, hey, sounds like you got kidney stones. Let's go to the doctor. Fuss with me up and down. Ain't no goddamn kidney stones. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about at all. I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to wait and see if the pain goes. And if the pain goes away, then it's just gas. And I need you, that's what he's telling me. It's gas. I'm telling you it's gas. And what I need from you is to go out and get me some stuff to help relieve this gas. I'm like, but it's in your abdominal. So I go out and get the stuff. As soon as I get back home, I give him the stuff. And it's like gas relief, suppositories, X-Lax, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff to help him prune juice with gas. Watch out, Pepper. Don't put that in your mouth. Give it here. And so, hey, after the second hour, or after I get home, within the hour that I come back from retrieving the items he asked me to purchase, he's vomiting. And I'm like, yeah, he's vomiting. He's like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm just like, it's kidney stones. And he's like, no, it's not. It's not kidney stones. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Now, this is how bad these things are. He's doing what I did when I was in labor. You know, you walking up, can't find a good position. You know, you're bending down on your knees 1 second, you walking around. He went all over the house going from bed to bed. Now, the whole time, every half an hour or a half hour, I'm saying, hey, let's just go to the doctor. Let's go to the emergency room. No. And then the last thing, I shouldn't laugh. It's funny now. Hell, it was funny then because he just gets down and he says, I can't take this. I can't take it. I need the pain to stop now, which was what I was hoping for. And in between all of that, he had vomited a couple more times. So I needed to get him to the emergency room in case I was wrong and it wasn't kidney stones. I'm not a medical professional, but I did watch Friends. So I'm like, this is kidney stones. And we get to the hospital. We literally had to wait, I'm going to say less than 20 minutes before he was able to get to the back. Like, because, nowadays, COVID's a thing, so there's all kinds of procedures, that first you have the kiosk. I mean, if you're not being wheeled in on a gurney, there's a kiosk that you have to sign into, So I signed into the kiosk, and then he's like, oh, I'm like, it's going to be okay. And then there's the triage area where they actually assess the injuries. And And still they send you back out until the nurse comes and gets you. People wouldn't come near us. He just was whining, and well, he was in pain. He was in pain. But he was just a whining and complaining, and it was like, and he looks so poor looking, y'all. He just looks so poor looking. And I don't mean poor in financial. I mean poor as in, oh, the poor baby need to eat. How come she don't feed her husband? Now, you know she know how to cook. Look at her. No, that don't make no sense. Her walking around there, got that man. That's how thin he has. He has lost. He is 6'3" and now down to 175 pounds. Me personally, I think he has a disorder, but what it is that he is a vegan and he's on keto, and this is his lifestyle now. This is how he is living his life, a keto vegan. And because of this, though, you know, he has lost a considerable amount of weight. I mean, he's literally lost like 50 pounds. And, you know, I probably gained them, but whatever. So, I mean, that's what I mean by poor. He poor. 6'3" and 175 pounds. He poor. Poor, y'all. So, you know, they looking at me, I'm looking at him, and you know, at this point, I was like, y'all calm the fuck down. You know, I'm trying to be like, maybe I'm his nursemaid, not his wife. You don't know. And when we finally get back there, and I'm saying finally on the behalf of him, we were not in that waiting area very long at all. I mean, like he had said to me, can you go see what's taking him so long? What's taking him so long? I'm like, okay. And as soon as I stood up, there was calling his name to the back. He had been such a complete ass to me this entire 6 hours, just a big old ass. And I was like, okay, we get back there, and we were in the room for exactly 2 minutes. 2 minutes, because I actually timed that, and he complained the entire time before the nurse came back in there and had to get the situation figured out what's wrong with him. I'm answering all the questions and everything like that, and he's just like, I've never had abdominal pain like this. Something is wrong. She goes out, the doctor, and they were gone minutes. The doctor comes in, and the doctor evaluates and everything. The first thing they do these days is they ask, who are you with? He's like, that's my wife. That's my wife. I'm like, I can go. I can go. And he's like, no, you know, just all this, just dramatics, just the dramatics of it all. And she's like, okay, well, after examining you and doing all of this, he said, I'm being very honest with you. I think you have kidney stones. I'm like, you have kidney stones. All this to say was that he was a complete ass. Okay, this ain't no funny little tale. He was a complete ass, and I was a very patient, understanding, not making fun of him moment. And he's one of these people who don't like to tell your doctor everything that they're supposed to tell their doctor when that doctor's in the room with them. And I know everything. So I was like, no, this is what happened. He did this, and this. And it's like, and he was like, and how do you, he was like, do you drink? He's like, yes. And then she's like, do you drink every day? He says, not every day. Yes, he drinks every day. Yes. And he does not drink water. No water. So, you know, he got mad at me at the end, but what the hell's the purpose of going to the doctor if you ain't gonna tell him everything? They need a complete history. So, but he's gone out now to get his medicine. And while you out, at one point, y'all, I told his ass yesterday, because when I had explained to him why they were getting his blood and everything else. I was like, now look, baby, they're going to do everything they can do for you here, but then we're going to leave and go back home, and you're probably going to have to pass it there. The blood, the color, all of it drew out of his face. He went as ghostly white as you can get. And because he was like, no, they can break it down. They could do it here. Then I don't have to put up with this. And the nurse just looked at him and said, no, we actually are going to, depending on your CT scan, yeah, you will have to go home. But we're going to send you home with medicine. And so that's what he's doing now. He's gone home and he's gone to pick up his medicine for it. And But I end up telling him in the middle of this, I was like, look, you're going to pass this one and you're going to feel so much better. But you're going to have to tweak your diet a little bit here. You're going to have to, include water in your diet, fall a little bit back on the alcohol, just, really take a good look at this, or you're going to have this again because you're prone to it now. He looked at me and said that he wasn't doing it. And I said, okay, motherfucker, guess what? You've been a complete ass to me today, and I've been nothing but patient and kind with you, and that's fine because you were sick, and I'll do it again. But there are preventive measures that you can take to do this, and if you were going to tell me right now, right this second, that you refuse to do those measures, the next time that you're in this incredible amount of pain, you better call your mama because LaTanya won't give a fuck. And that's what I told him. So he a little TT. He a little mad. So that's why he was like, So, but y'all, that's the video. I know, right? 27 minutes of nonsense thrown into a little plan, but it is what it is. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I've really had fun doing this, and I'm going to get off of here to upload it. And I guess it's potted right back up the way it was. I'm going to put this back on the, it's heavy. I'm going to put it back where it was, which was in my diva room on the windowsill. And I am going to leave it there probably to, this is early April. So we will relook at this end of June, to see how much we've grown and how much this has grown. It's pretty healthy right now. So yeah, that is, thank you for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next time for more planting and drinking. Bye.